Hello, everybody. It's a game player here. Today we're playing. We're just reacting, and we're reacting to StoryBooth again because they've been not making new videos yet. So I know this is a lot of videos because your second voting was on it. So I just wanted to do like you did Subway Surfers and StoryBooth. So you did that. So I just wanted to do so like down, then this. So I just want to put this on Friday. So Fridays was in the usual go. So the first video we're gonna react to is backstabbing my best friends. That's like a long time ago. That's my shit.
During COVID, I met a girl, and we became friends.
Okay.
Then I met her friends, and I've never met other people like them before. We would have movie nights at each other's house. We would go to the park. We would watch the stars. We'd go to amusement parks. We made so many memories. I had so much fun with them.
Wow.
And we had a lot of plans for the future, but I messed it up. My home life is not good, and as a way to cope, I turned to weed and alcohol. I would be so drunk and high, I started talking bad about this wonderful girl. She honestly did nothing wrong. Eventually they found out and they wanted to talk to me, so we talked. They weren't mad, they were hurt, and they told me how it was going to take time to rebuild the trust, and I understood. But I didn't know that'd be the last time we would hang out. They cut me off completely. It hurt going from FaceTiming every day and having inside jokes and laughing together to seeing them block me on everything. And I deserve it, I know. I hurt them so badly because I was being stupid. I will always live with this regret and shame. I made my bed, now I must lie in it.
I feel sorry for her.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I was very lonely. No one really liked me and everyone thought I was weird. Until I met this wonderful group of people named Riley, Leah, Emily, Molly, and of course, Celine. Celine, she was the gem of the group. She was creative, kind, smart. She loved pink, frilly things and ponies. And it never got old.
Well, here's this part. My little sister color is pink as well. Because that's how my sister always a pink. I don't understand. Because me and my sister has different color. Because my favorite color is blue, white, and orange. Doesn't matter which. I always have 3 colors: red, and black. And doesn't matter. So, my sister is always on the black because the always pink. Black, pink, same thing. It doesn't work. So it doesn't make it different.
Well, until we reached 5th grade. That's when everyone started to go through puberty. And Celine, she didn't change. Her style was the same. She liked frilly things, and her personality stayed the same too.
Wow.
And that's when everyone started to judge her. I didn't really expect Celine to be judged so much. People to hate her so much just because of how she dresses. And I started to join in too. I told them that I didn't like Celine and that she followed me everywhere. When the truth was, I really loved Celine. She was my best friend. And we followed each other everywhere. I'd follow her to the end of the earth. Except I told people the wrong things. Celine never found out about it. Sometimes I tried to get rid of her by leaving her behind or telling her that I didn't want to play with her. And she was heartbroken because of that. I hurt her. It was until the end of 6th grade when I found out what I was doing wrong. The truth is, I was really happy to be best friends with her. I didn't care about the gossip or anything. When you find friends, remember to find ones that are very loyal to you and love you just as Celine did to me. I hope she never finds out about the days that I gossiped about her, and I hope that I'll never do it again. I'll become an amazing human being just like Celine.
Really nice.
Yes, it was the day. The first day of 6th grade. I was so excited to finally be in the 6th grade and be top dog of the school. I went into my classroom and I met all of my classmates who were so nice to me. But some of them just seemed a little off. They kind of stared at me and gave me weird looks, and I was really confused. Sooner or later, everyone was doing it. I was so confused and I had no friends except for one person. She told me everything and why everything was happening, and I almost broke down in the middle of class. What had happened was this girl, who was my best friend for 3rd grade, 4th grade, and halfway through 5th grade, was spreading rumors about me. Halfway through 5th grade, we stopped being friends. I don't know why. She was just being pretty mean to me, and she kind of just didn't want to be my friend anymore. And so in the beginning of 6th grade, she spreaded rumors about me on how I supposedly put her in a chokehold, almost broke her arm, gave her an Indian burn, and almost broke her leg in the exact same week. I was so confused and shocked, I just wanted to cry. I kind of hid my face the rest of the day and I didn't know what to do. I thought after a couple of weeks that it'd go down and nothing else would happen. But a couple weeks passed, I really didn't have any friends still besides that one person. And so I politely asked her about the rumors and that I'd appreciate if she didn't say these things about me. She had claimed that she'd never said any of these things before, and I just reminded her politely that I wouldn't appreciate if she ever did, because the whole 6th grade was telling me that she did say this. A couple months after, it was totally fine. No rumors were being spread about me. I had to prove to everyone that I was a good person and that I'd never done those things in my entire life, and that she was a liar. Soonly enough, I gained amazing best friends that I couldn't live without. But about a couple months after everything was good, I had heard that more rumors were being spread about me from her.
Oh, wow.
The exact same rumors. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. I confronted her again. I asked her politely not to say these things about me because she knows that they're not true. Of course, she was with her little pack, and she did claim that she never said any of those things. But what really comforted me is that all of my amazing best friends all told me, we're on your side, and we don't believe her. If you ever have rumors spread about you, and you ever feel like you don't have anyone, always know that there are always friends out there for you, and I'm sure enough that you'll gain best friends.
That's true. Really nice story.
Hi, I am Replica AI.
Yeah, because these 2 stories is like, well, we're just watching all through these of like how best friends. We're watching all of these how you treat best friends right, and that's when I need you guys to be best friends with your people, because I never good with best friends, so. We just
do a lot of things. Discuss any topic you want.
We just want y'all to be best friends. Or just best friends right now.
So this happened my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
I had a good group of friends, but at the time, my group of friends started getting pretty toxic. Everyone would just pretty much talk about each other. And then the next day, when we would all see each other, it would be like nothing ever happened. There was this one guy, his name was James. He was a football player. He was pretty cute. Most girls were pretty attracted to him, but he was one of my really good friends at the time. And one of my friends in the group, let's call her Lucy, I guess she had a really, really big crush on him, but I had no idea at the time. One day at lunch, James sent me a funny meme on Snapchat, and I said, oh my gosh, you guys, look, this is so funny. And I could see, like, Lucy, she was so mad. I could just tell, and I was just really confused why. And basically, all my friends friends took sign language, and I was the only one in my group that took Spanish. So Lucy started signing. She was just signing like crazy, and I can tell she was really mad. And one of the girls in the group who I was closest to, we'll call her Lily, I leaned over and I was like, Lily, like, what is she saying? Lily told me everything that she was saying, how I was trying to steal James from her and how I'm doing this on purpose, even though I had no idea at the time that Lucy did have a crush on him. And that night I was doing a Spanish presentation, so that's all I was focused on. And I get a text message from my friend. She says, are you okay? Like, do you know what's happening? I text her back. I'm like, what's happening? And she ends up FaceTiming me about 5 minutes later. And she says, do you know, like, why am I in this chat? I was like, what chat? And she sends me a bunch of screenshots. And the chat is called We Hate Taya. And I was just speechless. And I looked through it and she added all these random people that weren't even in our friend group. It was just a bunch of messages about me and really, really hateful messages and how I'm just trying to steal James and how I'm annoying and all this other stuff. I just feel sick to my stomach. I remember just sitting there and I start screaming. Like, it sounded like I was in pain. And I ran to the bathroom and I ended up throwing up. My mom runs upstairs and I just told her what happened. I'm crying hysterically. I was mentally just broken down. It was really bad. The next day, I felt pretty worthless, honestly. Like, I felt like I lost all my friends. Only one girl from the group stood by me. I'm a senior now, and Lucy's actually in my English class, but we're just acquaintances. I do forgive her, but I'll never forget what she did, and it'll always be there. And I'm on dance team now this year, and I have better friends now. So, lesson is, if you are in a group with friends and it's just getting really toxic, I suggest to just find better friends because in the end, it's not worth it because you will be dragged down with the negativity and the toxic energy that they bring.
That's true. It's going to be another story. Yes, that's all we do. That is true. Because if you do something like that, you would do something like this. I just want to do this video. I just want to do this short. I want to do this short video because I want to do it. Like, I want to do my videos for 11 minutes. I want to do that. I want to do that because I just want to get all this out because I don't want to do like all video like half. I just want to say like best friend videos of StoryBooth. So I just wanted to see if you get all your minds stitched up too. But I just wanted to make a little snippet of StoryBooth so I can get everything I wanted. So if you want me to do something like, because I told you a challenge if we get like 176 back and or more, we could do share my story. If and here's the other thing I wanted to do. If you want me to do share my story, give me like 7 views and I can make that video, make this share my story video. I was just gonna look through the channel and see how the story looked like. And I'm going to right here. During good time. Love you. Bye bye.